Frankie the Fixer, along with Flat Earth Prophet.
Hello, my people.
We are heading up to Tony Dogg's to go help him out. He needs some help on this Flat Earth. We're going to be doing a little bit of a ranting and raving on the way up to Tony Dogg's. We got about an hour trip. So, here you are, Flat Earth Prophet.
Well, I'd like to start off giving Wolfie6020 one of these. Now, Wolfie, my boy, you claim to be a pilot, right? I don't ever see you with any videos with you hanging around with other pilots talking about, you know, how they see the curve. You know, you never did explain how you could fly your airplane. You don't ever have to adjust for the curvature of the ball. You just use your artificial horizon, which is a gyroscope. It doesn't seem to, you know, make you go downhill, does it? So, but anyhow, Princess Wolfie, the preacher of globe earth religion, and globe earth is a religion, followed by the willfully ignorant and bozo zombies. But anyhow, Princess Wolfie in Australia, why don't you put your videos on upside down? I mean, you're on the bottom of the ball, aren't you? Shouldn't your videos be upside down like that? I mean, you know, let's be realistic here. You're on the bottom of the ball, and you want to send your videos, you should be upside down. See, now here's how I see it. Have you ever had a ball, a dirty ball, and you leave it out in the rain, and in the dirt, it starts to wash you off the ball, and it goes to the bottom, and it makes the bottom all shitty and dirty? Well, that's like Australia. It's on the bottom of the ball, so it's like the bottom of a toilet bowl where all the crap collects.
Oh, snap.
That's where you are, Wolfie, and that's where all of you globe heads who live in Australia are. Now, the smart people, people who know, they know that Australia in reality is not on the bottom of any ball. It's at the same level as all the other countries on this flat earth. But Wolfie, my man, insists on putting Australia on the bottom of a ball in the shit stain zone.
And the toilets flush the same way.
And the toilets flush the same way. So now, Wolfie, you fly around in your airplane, right? And you keep saying that it's a ball. Now, why don't you ever fly over Antarctica? Can you do it, Wolfie? Why don't you do it? Why don't you get in your aeroplane and fly over Antarctica? I would love to see it. Why don't you do it, Wolfie? Jump in there and just fly the fuck over. But wait a second. Are you not allowed to do it? Can you not make a flight path that goes over Antarctica? Oh, no. So Mr. Pilot Boy, who wants to claim that the Earth is a ball, can't even prove it with his aeroplane, can he? He can't fly south. It should be easy for you, Wolfie. You're already down there. And by the way, you're named Wolfie. Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. And all you people that follow you are then your sheep. Am I correct? So you're the wolf, they're the sheep. You preach globe earth religion, and they dribble and drool on themselves. So now, Wolfie, let me ask you a question. If we're on this supersonic spinning ball, right, and we're spinning around at over 1,000 miles per hour, how come the weights at different latitudes are all the same? Anybody who has any type of a thinking brain would say to themselves, well, if this ball is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, when you start going north or south of the equator, you'd be spinning at a slower speed. Therefore, there would be less centrifugal force. And since your gravity likes to push in equally towards the center of the Earth at all points, why are you not heavier at the North Pole or the South Pole? I mean, you should be a lot heavier. Gravity doesn't have to contend with centrifugal force. But the fact of the matter is, there's nothing, you know? You guys like to say, oh, well, it'd be a couple of grams, very small. You need a precise scale. What kind of bullshit is that? If it was true and we were a spinning ball, things would weigh heavier the farther north and the farther south you go. And to prove it, You see that gold ring over there? Well, the gold market would definitely recognize different weights, wouldn't they? And so would all the drug dealers of this world. They wouldn't like being shorted now, would they? So, could you explain that, please, Wolfie, since you're so smart? Also, since you're Mr. Aeroplane Man, explain why the hell you could fly your aeroplane and the Earth never moves below you. What's up with that, Wolfie baby? Why doesn't the Earth move below you? It's spinning at over 1,000 miles an hour. Anybody who has any type of logical brain would say if the Earth is spinning, once you left the surface of it, the ball would start spinning below you. Am I right? I mean, can you spin a ball, Wolfie, and cause the air to spin around it? I don't think you could do it. Why don't you do it, Wolfie? Show everybody how it's done. All right, Wolfie, can you do that? Let's see. What else could I put on my man, the Princess Wolfie, the Princess Preacher Wolfie, Wolfie the Preacher Princess, on the bottom of the ball, Australia, in his upside down world, who should be putting his videos on upside down because, I mean, isn't that reality? Aren't you upside down, Wolfie?
No scientific proof, Wolfie.
So now, Wolfie, you know, you like to call me stupid, and you like to say that I don't know my geometry or any of that stuff. Well, let me ask you a question, Wolfie, because I contend that Australia is a flat Earth map. All the lines for the borders are straight lines. If Australia was a ball or a segment of a ball, and you wanted to make an accurate map depicting a ball and you wanted to put it on a 2D surface, you would have to have curved lines, would you not? I mean, isn't that geometry, Wolfie? It is, right? That's geometry. How are you going to make a ball flat? You're going to make the ball flat? You got to have curved lines in it. How come all of Australia's lines are dead nut straight? They're perfect. I guess the surveyors who laid out Australia and made those borders didn't give a rat's ass about your curve. By the way, those maps have to be accurate too, because like I'm doing driving right now, people use them to navigate across this flat Earth. How the heck could this be? How could they be straight, Wolfie? Explain that. Explain how you make a ball.
Australia has some of the straightest roads on Earth that go for hundreds of miles, straight, flat, level. Bring out a level run on that thing, and let's see what happens.
Okay, that brings me up to another thing. You want to talk about levels? Here's Princess Wolfie on the bottom shit-stained Australia, the bottom of the ball, because that's what all the globe-head Australians believe. They're just on the shit-stained bottom of the ball. So anyhow, this is what the Princess Wolfie, preacher of globe Earth preacher of globe Earth religion, wants to sit in his apartment over there and set up a level on a table and shoot the horizon.
I call bullshit.
I call bullshit too. Now, the Earth is flat, which means it's a straight level line. Okay? And if you set up a level, and the level is looking through a straight and level line, you will have parallel lines. They will not intersect. So you're trying to make it like, you know, Flat Earth says that Flat Earth says that the horizon is always going to be at a level point from wherever you're standing. No, Flat Earth says that the horizon rises up in elevation as you rise. It meets your eye. That doesn't mean that you're looking at a perfectly level line. It just means that it's up there. You go in an airplane, that horizon goes up there. You want to put your level on it, the way it's supposed to be is your level is going to hit over the horizon. The higher up you go in elevation, the higher it's going to go over the horizon. But the fact of the matter is, if Earth was a ball, the horizon would drop. It would drop down. It would be going downhill. You understand, Wolfie? Or
Do you understand?
They don't teach you that shit in your aerodynamic school over there for your aeroplanes? Huh? The balls go downhill? They do. No matter what the size, the ball is going to go downhill. But I guess when you're in the airplane, you're going to say that you're not at the top of the ball, right, Wolf? Where are you? You're down on this side of the ball, so you're looking up the ball. That's why the horizon goes up. But everywhere where you are on this earth, you're at the top of the ball, are you not? Right?
Okay.
You're at the top of the ball.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick shout out.
All right, so hold on. So now, Wolfie, you got to explain how Australia has straight lines and how come you could say that it's not a flat Earth map. I want to know what your reasoning is, how your geometry works, that you could transpose a curved surface onto a flat piece of paper and not have curved lines. That doesn't work. Also, Wolfie, I want you to explain how come when you're in your aeroplane, why the fuck the Earth doesn't move below you? That's pretty easy, right, Wolfie? And also another good one for you to explain, Mr. Wolf Dude, is how come the weights and measures aren't different when you go up in different latitudes? What's the problem, Wolfie? I mean, you're a supersonic spinning ball man. You should have different weights and different latitudes. All right, Wolfie? Just a couple of things, but don't worry, I'll be back to shove more shit up your ass because this surveyor is angry now. I'm going to. That's right. We're going to bust out all kinds of maps, and we're going to show that no curvature is ever taken into account when surveyors do their work. Okay, Wolfie? We're going to show it to you. Now, here's Frankie the Fixer. He wants to do a shout out.
We're going to shout out to D Marble. You're doing wonderful work there, son.
D Marble.
Marble. Give us a like, Marble.
And also Zoom. What's up, Zoom?
Zoomy, baby.
Eat some food, my man.
Yeah, have a little food. Don't worry about going hungry. Look at us. You got to eat, yo. You got to eat. Can't play these games. Don't let them get to you.
Hey, Zoom, maybe we're going to come down to the beach and we're going to shoot out a baseline for you.
Yeah, we'll come out there and do a little technical shit, maybe. Who knows?
And what about Frankie B. Flat?
Oh, yeah, Frankie B. Flat, one of my favorites. This is Frankie the Fixer. Giving a shout out to Frankie B. Flat. Where you been, yo?
Eric Dubay, thank you, brother, for all your videos. You're
Eric
on top
Dubay. We love your music.
On top of it.
I get, that's my sleeping videos, yo.
Morgile, how you doing? Hey, Morgile, I was thinking, why don't we run a baseline from Miami to Key West? We could do it this weekend, and we could show the not this weekend, this winter, I mean, and we'll show the lack of curvature on the Earth. Certified drawing.
All right, we'll talk about that later. I got to go in for an operation. Cut my shit open. Anywho, all you flat earthers, hello there, and subscribe to us.
And
if you like what we're doing, we're gonna put out more.
Yeah, we're making it real. And suck on that, Wolfie.
Make it real, yo. Keep it real in the hood,
suck
yo.
It, Wolfie. Princess.
What a wonderful earth we have here.
At the bottom of the ball. Wolfie,
all right.
Put your videos upside down.
All right.
That's the way they are.
We need some subscriptions, yo. So give us some subscriptions. Like us. Like the brother Flat Earthers.
And we're ready to rumble, too. Anytime.
You understand?
This old man can still kick some ass.
We still can. Right? Maybe not as good as we used to. But we're still in the game, yo. All right. Like us. Subscribe to us. And we're going to get this out here on this beautiful, sunny, flat Earth day. Blue skies, clouds that aren't moving.
Got that, Wolfie?
On this 1,000-mile-an-hour ball that they say that it ain't. Like us, subscribe to us, and have a good day. Take care now.
So long, everybody.